Yo, what is going on, guys? We are back today for another Alliance War. Today we have War number 5, War Season 28, the season without tactics. And today we're bringing in Archangel to this war, which I was very hesitant to at first, but it's definitely going to be interesting using him later on. We're fighting a Domino with him. Yeah, this war is definitely going to test the Deathless streak. Let's just say that. So, first fight here, we have a rank 3 invisible woman. We're going to be going in here with Falcon, of course, and we got to be careful of the strike counter nodes here. We don't want her getting a crap ton of furies. So, do we start the fight with a heavy attack? Yes, indeed we do. This war was a little while ago, about like a week ago or so. Yeah, kind of falling behind on these war videos and try to get them out more. But yeah, go for a special 2 here. Special 1. Get some great bleed damage. We get 2 of those bleeds. That's where the 2 is from. I meant to say special 1, but the 2 bleeds. Maybe say special 2. But yeah, everything's going pretty well so far in this fight. What you really just want to make sure is you push her over her bar of power. Of course, when she's not invisible. Right there, that's unfortunate, but at least I still have my special attack. You don't want it to be your final hit that pushes her over a bar of power, because then by the time the combo is over, you don't have enough time to combo with your special by the time you get it, because you only get it when she gets it. It's like slightly delayed. But yeah, very simple fight there. As long as, you know, play the invisibility right, you should be fine. So yeah, she goes down, and then next up we have a Thing and then a HitMonkey. So some annoying fights in section 1. I was most worried about the HitMonkey, though, out of these 3 fights by far. Thing I haven't had an issue with at all since I started using Falcon against him. I had to get that to him once on one specific node, and it was just due to basically bad luck. Just a ton of, like, everything that could have gone wrong did go wrong. But you haven't had any problems with Thing really since then, and before that. It's very weird though. Coming up in one of the future wars, you guys are going to see me fight a Thing where I don't turn off his ability accuracy. My lock-on actually doesn't work against Thing on this one specific node, and I was not expecting that going in. That's not this war. It's coming up in the future, but it's very interesting. It definitely caught me by surprise. So there is a node on the map where Falcon cannot counter Things. That's interesting, but unfortunately for me, this is not that node. And yeah, this fight's a little bit annoying with the brute force, but it's okay. A little bit of degen damage isn't gonna kill you. Sometimes you just gotta take it. Fine. And yeah, Thing goes down here. Again, Falcon, great for those science champions. His lock-on lasts longer. I think it comes back quicker too, and class advantage, so you're hitting hard. Yeah, it felt good. Now going into this next fight, I was like, you know what? I should probably max out deep wounds for this if I'm going to be using special 1s, so I can bleed this HitMonkey down. So go ahead, max out deep wounds. As you can see, I had units at this time. Those 10k units are now gone on the Shang-Chi crystals at this point. But yeah, here, so we're going to be getting into this HitMonkey fight. HitMonkey is, I'd say, a top 5 defender just overall right now, like with no tactics or anything. I think he's a top 5 defender. I think based on at least like kills that I see, my HitMonkey's been picking up a ton of kills this season. We've died to some HitMonkeys. Like, it's just, he's a really good defender. It's so easy for things to go wrong against him, and then the soonest things start to go wrong, you can just be dead. He can just kill so. It's because of those guaranteed crits, and because he hits so ridiculously hard, man. Yeah, he's an extremely good defender. So I get to my special 2, but I didn't have a skill boost on, so I didn't get any power back there. It still did some great damage. Just would have been way better if I had a skill boost, because then, you know, I could have really made something going. Right here, I get cornered and I eat a heavy attack, and I'm like, oh my god, like that heavy attack did over half my health. I'm fully boosted, like not fully boosted, but I'm pretty boosted. Right there, I mess up the evade on his special 1, and I'm just like, dude, okay, deep breath, we got this, okay, it's fine, let's go. Right here, I start to give him furies. I'm like, oh no, this is not good. This is not good. He's at 4, 5 furies. I'm like, dude, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. He has 5 Furies right now. This is not good. This is really not good. He has 5 Furies. He might kill me like through blocked hits. I'm thinking I go for parry there just out of desperation. I didn't want to parry, but it didn't do that much, and that blocked hit as well didn't do that much. I guess 5 Furies isn't like a ton just for blocked hits, but I was really scared when I saw that many Furies for taking like blocked hits and stuff. So, well, we didn't die, which is good. That was before I went to work out. This was now after. I remember I just dropped my friend off at his house, and I was sitting in my car, and this fight was opened up. So I was like, all right, perfect. I'm gonna go do this fight. I'm gonna go get some food. I'll open section 2 up for my battle group, so they don't have to be waiting. And so it's just Mordo. I fought him here before. The last time it went pretty bad. I scrubbed it up a lot. I kept confusing my medium and heavy combos. So this time I wasn't going to do that. I was going to play slow, nice and patient. Make sure that I'm always alternating combos. Make sure that he doesn't evade me. And as you can see, we're doing a great job of that so far. We haven't gotten evaded or anything like that. Everything is going really good at this point. Now I just need him to throw this special. Trying to bait it out. Come on, buddy, you gotta throw it. And he doesn't throw it. He just does not throw it. He gets to an L3, and he has 9, he had 11 of those aggression prowess. I was like, crap, I need to get those off, so I started spamming heavies, but doing multiple heavies back to back makes him evade them. And yeah, we get hit by a Mordo special 3 with like 9 prowess. We're dead. That really just, oh man, that hurts. That was like a 90 something streak. I hadn't died in like over 10 wars or something like that, like a ton of wars in a row without dying, and that's what I died to. Like I was playing that way better than I was last time. The only, like, last time I maybe should have died. I was not playing it well. I was getting evaded. I was getting degened. I was scrubbing up. This time I was playing well. I had everything in mind. He just didn't throw his special. He literally just did not throw his special. Like, are you kidding me, Mordo? His power gain was off. I baited his L2 like 3 times. I gave him like 3 perfect opportunities to throw that special, and he just didn't. And then his power gain came back, and he just waited. Like, oh, so infuriating. And it's and that just makes me feel like, not to put any excuses or anything, but like I said, I was in my car when I was doing this. Normally I try to only do war when I'm comfortable, if I can. My most comfortable place is at home, of course. I have like a special chair that I like to do war in, like in my living room. Just I feel like I play best there, it's comfortable. And here I was doing it in my car, and I think of my car as like a comfortable place. Like, I've done war in my car before, and it's fine. But yeah, this time I died. So now, just going forward, I'm gonna be hesitant to do war in my car. But like, obviously I was parked, I wasn't driving. But yeah, just there goes the streak, and it's just the AI didn't throw a special, and it's annoying because I feel like I was playing better this time than I was last time, and last time I survived. And it just makes me wish I would have like just put on an invulnerability boost too. We would have been fine if we had an invulnerability boost, but no, I didn't put one on. And it's not like I have a ton of them too. I should have just used one. Like, it's always I always use them when I don't end up needing them, and then the one time where I really would end up needing it, I didn't have it on. So yeah, there goes the streak. Just really annoying, honestly. Like, to a Mordo special 3-2, one of the weakest hitting special 3s in the game. It's just because of the prowess. That's why it killed. So bye Deathless streak, man. Good farewell to the Deathless streak. Moving on, we're on to path 5. We have an Ebony Maw, super easy. This is Ebb and Flow intercept though, so boom, hit a little intercept right there. Combo into a special 2. He's almost dead. Charge up the heavy, trigger Nova Flame, but he's dead. So, yep, clear through that. This next fight, this was one that I was pretty worried about. I can't remember who I was initially assigned, but I think I was assigned someone else. I don't think I was assigned Archangel at first, but later on, I did get assigned him. I don't even remember why. But yeah, so I ended up having to take this Killmonger with Falcon, which I've never done before. And I realized that my Resonate is very detrimental to me in this fight. I keep triggering that weakness debuff, and he keeps gaining a burst of power from it, which is very annoying. But so far so good. You know, we went through one full lock on, and we've only taken off like a quarter of his health. I'm a little worried. You know, this fight is not going like super quickly. Here, throw my special 2, and the guaranteed crits on that are really nice, just because, you know, Killmonger is full of resistances, I'm pretty sure. So guaranteed crits really help to bypass that. Yeah, here I'm just not critting. I think Killmonger just has built-in crit resistance, I think. I'm not entirely sure. But yeah, it feels like a slow fight. And Killmonger, I've died to Killmonger in the past, you know, a fair bit. I wouldn't say he's like my weakness or anything, but it's very easy for things to go wrong against him, for sure. And so I just want to get out of this fight as quick as possible, so that something like that doesn't go wrong and I don't end up with another death. But so far things are going pretty good. The reverberation is next to nothing, and when we're locked on, we don't really have to worry about it. Yeah, he's almost down. We're at 69 hits. Gonna queue up one more special 2. I'm hoping this kills. So close, literally 1%. I go for reparry and he goes down. So yeah, I was definitely worried about that fight, but it ended up going, you know, pretty well. Still wouldn't want to do that fight like every war. Definitely not the easiest fight out there, but we got through. That's good. So here, as you can see, I'm kind of starting to run low on items. I'm only 3 out of 15, and I still have more. I have two mini bosses and a boss fight after this void here. So I need to save some items. So I don't want to run out of items for the boss. I don't want to item out. So I went ahead and used a big war potion there, which I don't usually do. I think I got that from compensation or something. I don't know. I don't buy those for units. I'm not really even sure how I had it. Here against this void, I go for a light intercept at the start, and he says no. Then I go on for a medium intercept, and he says yes. So there, we pick that up. It's definitely annoying with the mighty charge here, because you're not able to parry their initial medium. You definitely got to keep that in mind. But yeah, with class advantage here, we're doing some pretty good damage. It feels really good to have class advantage with Falcon. And yeah, we do have a debuff on us right here, so I'm just going to throw my special 2 to get it off of us. It's taking a little bit too much damage. Would have, of course, liked to be locked on for it, but it's all good. You can see we're killing this void pretty quick, and since I have deep wounds on, I'll go ahead and throw my special 1, get rid of that debuff, get some bleeds. Bleeds we're doing good damage, but unfortunately he shrugged them off when he dashed forward. But one more combo and he goes down, so yeah, that went well. Now, this was the next fight that I was really, really worried about. I was really just, well, I was kind of worried about this fight, a little bit worried about SpiderHam, and then Mojo boss I wasn't really worried about. But yeah, this Domino fight, before I even joined the war, I was really questionable about it. I was like, yo, Taters, like, I don't really want to be bringing a 5-star against this rank 3 Domino. Like I feel like I'm just going to die to like degen, you know? So rank 3 Domino, this is Safeguard, so I can only deal 1% of her health. I was really worried, but Taters was like, dude, we need you to do it. And he gave me like assurances, like he just made me feel way better about the fight. I'm like, all right, man, I trust you. So I go in here, I have a combat regen boost still going, I think from the last fight. And we got guidance placed as well, which is going to help tremendously. So yeah, we get some bleeds going, and we start to get some neuros going, which is great. The neuros are stacking up. We're at 4 of them right now. Just need her to bait a special. Really need her to bait that special. And she's kind of not throwing it. She's starting to get stunned. Domino, please just throw your special. Come on. She's getting stunned again. But luckily, she throws it. I'm like, okay, that's good. We're looking good right now. We have full health, and we've already taken her down halfway. We just need to repeat what we did at the start of the fight. Get good luck again with the neuros, and we should be fine. So here, go for a little reparry. Get a neurotoxin, get a couple poisons queued up. Just need one more good parry, and then we should convert those into more neurotoxins. Boom, up to 3 neurotoxins. If we can get another convert, boom, 4, 5. I'm like, all right, that's GG. One expires, she gets stunned. Go in, dude. I came out of there with 95% health. Dude, Taters was absolutely right. I had no reason to worry. That's why it's, you know, it's good to it's good to trust your. I mean, it's good to have trust in your battle group, but especially with the person that leads your battle group. Like I was really unsure about the fight, but I just trusted Taters. I trusted him and went in, and it was fine. So, you know, it's good to trust your superiors. I don't know, but yeah, it's just good to have trust, of course. Yeah, and then next up here we have a SpiderHam. Like I said before, I'm not the biggest fan of fighting this little porker, so a little bit worried going in, but we have guidance and we have lock on. So with both of those things, you know, I'm feeling, you know, pretty good about the fight. Just baiting his specials that worries me. You see right there, man, how he just kept dashing at me? Like, it's if I didn't already know how SpiderHam's AI likes to play, I would have gotten hit right there. Just because that aggressive AI is just, you know, a lot of times you don't expect them to be that aggressive and keep charging at you like that. And yeah, here he goes unblockable. I almost get hit there, but somehow I don't. Here he throws a special 2, and that's unblockable. I dex. I have no idea how to dex this guy. Not a clue. That was all just a instinctual guess. Just my reflexes coming in. I'm like, all right, I gotta try to dex this. It's unblockable. You know, I might as well try it rather than getting hit by all of it if I can at least dex a bit of it. So it'd be like dexed a good amount, and then we got indestructible hits to take the fall on the rest. We were taking a ton of degeneration damage right there from the brute force. However, we also had a bunch of debuffs on us, kind of counteracting the brute force. So we ended up not taking that much damage, which was great. Right here, I was really tempted to just throw my special 2, but I was a little bit worried about that power sting just taking all of my health, so I just waited it out. There's no way that power sting would have killed me, but I didn't want to risk it. Just waited it out, then threw my special, and we were good. Yeah, all his debuffs and that's why willpower is just so good, man. You should, like, in like 95% of scenarios, you should always have willpower on. Like, you only want to take it off when it's going to really negatively affect you against like a warlock matchup or something. Willpower, such a stupid strong mastery, dude. I love willpower. I always have it on. Always 3 out of 3 too. Right here, we're gonna go ahead and drop dexterity. If you guys have seen me fight Mojo before, you know the drill. We gotta drop dex so that we don't get degened by Mojo. I can jump in here, throw on that flame on, check my boost. We're still fully boosted. We still got the invulnerability boost. I'm feeling extremely confident going in here. We did die this war, so, you know, if I want to have any chance of getting the slightest bit of redemption in my own eyes, you know, I gotta solo this boss. Gotta make it look like a good solo too, just because I died. And of course, at the start, we take a 3-hit combo, and there goes the indestructible boost. But that's okay, you know, that's why it's there. That's why it's there, for mistakes. So it's all good. Because if we take it, it is kind of there if he goes to L3, but if he goes to L3, like, he applies degens, and there's a good chance he'll die pretty soon after. It would just come down to, like, who's lower and who's going to drop first if you get L3. So unless he's already close to dying, you're probably screwed. Right there, fail his prompt. He goes down 1, which is great. Next up is hold block. This one's also really good and pretty user-friendly. It's, as long as you play it right, you can make him fail it. Next one, I think, use special attack. That one, not a whole lot you can do about it. Sometimes the AI will just throw that special. It's all good though, because as long as you fail like 1 or 2 prompts in a boss fight, you're pretty much good. Because it takes quite a while for him to build all the way up to 5. You have to get really bad RNG for that to happen, just to kind of be unable to fail them. Here, just looking to bait that special. He's just not wanting to throw it. He fails his own prompt, just trying to throw it. Boom, there we go, he finally throws it. We have to hold block 1, but it's fine. I'm going to complete it just because the fight's almost over, and he was only at 1. Now he's only at 2, which is fine, doesn't matter. Gonna keep on taking these special ones on the block, giving me more smolder, which is always nice. Here he goes, another special one, again, fine. We're at 39 smolders. I feel like this Mojo fight was a little bit longer, but it's all good. We played it pretty well, played it pretty safe. We only took 3 hits, and the invulnerability boost covered all 3 of those hits. Not like we would have died without it, but yeah. I used all 15 of my items this war. That's the first for the season. This path really tested me. 10 fights total, and we even died. So yeah, it was the worst war for me so far this season. And we actually did end up losing as well. GG's to Legion. We had 11 deaths and only had 5. They crushed it. So now if we take a look at the stats for the season, we are now 44-1, unfortunately. Next war is the halfway mark of the season. The season's flying by. And our power rating is now at 58.86. We are still in first place overall for power rating, though, which is nice. I think it's Karate Mike is still in second place. We had both had a death, so we're pretty close to each other. And we do move up to 3 boss kills so far. All Mojos, just fighting all the Mojo bosses. But yeah, that's gonna do it for this war video. Unfortunately, the streak is over, but it's all good. We can still have a good season. Doesn't really matter at the end, as long as we finish like Masters. I'll be happy. Get those shards and that Nexus. It'll be exciting to open at the end of the season. I'll be saving my shards for Hercules, but since we get a Nexus, I'll be opening up that as soon as the season ends. That is going to do it for this video, though, guys. I hope you did enjoy it. If so, drop a thumbs up, subscribe if you'd like to see more Alliance War content. Thank you so much for watching. Peace out.